What's up everybody, it's Seth from Fowler Customs, and today I'm reviewing the brand new Adidas Crazy Explosive Low. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, but with all that being said, let's get into it. So ever since I got my pair of Crazy Explosives a little while back, I've kind of fallen in love with this shoe, and this is pretty much my go-to basketball shoe. The only time I ever play in a different basketball shoe is if I'm playing outdoors or if I'm reviewing a different shoe, but I mean, this shoe has basically taken over my entire basketball rotation. So when I found out that Adidas was dropping a low-top version of the shoe, I knew I had to grab it. So without further ado, here it is, the Crazy Explosive Low. This is actually a pretty great looking shoe. I didn't love the way the Crazy Explosive looked. I thought it was a little bit too much going on, but there's something about this that I actually really dig. So getting into the review, the first thing you'll notice is that this isn't actually the prime knit version of the shoe. The prime knit version releases in a couple weeks. This is a textile upper version, which is still honestly a really great material, and at 120 bucks, it's actually $20 less than the prime knit version. Around the high wear areas of the shoe, you have some fuse overlay to give it more durability. The upper is actually surprisingly soft and feels really good on foot. However, I don't think it's as breathable as the prime knit, and it's not as thin. So if you prefer a more flexible, breathable upper, I'd probably wait for the prime knit version. This shoe has the same lacing setup as the original Crazy Explosives, and it's definitely true to size, and the laces just add to that lockdown and make it a really snug one-to-one fit. Of course, this shoe does have a one-piece upper, so it's kind of tough to get on your foot, but like I said before, once you get it on, it's really snug. The attached tongue is made up of this mesh material and is really well padded. You've got this little Adidas logo patch with the outsole pattern embroidered on it. You've got your 3 stripes branding on the back, and then you've got this internal heel counter, which actually goes all the way from the base up to the top of the pull tab. So this entire heel area, including the pull tab, is really stiff and locks your foot in really nicely. Inside the shoe, you've got this really nice hit of yellow with the insole, and the insole is actually more padded than it was on the Crazy Explosive. Not that the Crazy Explosive needed any more padding on the insole, but now you have it if you like it. The inner lining of the shoe is now more of a mesh textile. It's a little bit different than it was on the original Crazy Explosive, but to be honest, you don't notice it at all when it's on foot, so it's really not a big deal. Moving down the shoe, you've got the same full-length Boost midsole that you had on the original Crazy Explosive, and let me tell you, if you like Boost, or you're a bigger guy, or you really like cushioning in your basketball shoes, it doesn't get any bigger than this. This is the most comfortable basketball shoe I've ever worn. As you can tell, on the medial side of the shoe, the Boost is uncaged, so it allows for some compression, whereas on the lateral side it is caged, so it doesn't compress too much and you don't lose stability. I've always thought these ridges kind of look like veins or like roots or something. That part I don't love, but it is what it is. Finally, moving to the outsole of the shoe, you've got the last hit of color with this bright blue plastic shank plate. And then rounding out the shoe, you've got this milky translucent outsole with the same traction pattern you had on the original Crazy Explosive. One thing to keep in mind though, the rubber compound is pretty soft, so you definitely don't want to play with these outdoors because they'll wear down really fast. Just something to keep in mind. The traction's great indoors, so it shouldn't be a problem there, but just remember that this might not be the best outdoor shoe. Overall, I think this is a really great addition to the Crazy Explosive line. I really like the materials they used. I actually really like the way that it looks, and I'm really happy they didn't change the parts of the shoe that really made the original great. So if you're looking for a great low-top basketball shoe at 120 bucks, this is kind of an unbeatable deal. That's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below letting me know whether you prefer the Crazy Explosive Low or the original Crazy Explosive. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to Fowler Customs if you want to see more content just like this. And follow Fowler Customs on Snaps, Instagram, and on Twitter.